with no credit history required and typically no paperwork at all. That's right, quick and confidential cash
Look at these
can be
doofus.
yours within hours. Bad credit, no problem. Just go to Tip Top.
You know, they're hundreds of files of depositions, and it seems like it was just yesterday.
Mm-hmm. And when it happened, it was in the blink of an eye.
Oh, yeah.
Despite the fact that the shooting was cleared by FDLE, do you have any second thoughts about the action that you took on that particular day? Do you second guess yourself or second guess the decision that you made? You do?
Yes.
That has to be a heavy cross to bear.
And you live with that when you put your head down on the pillow at night.
Yes, I do.
have a pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have a pillow.
Yeah. Did this shooting result in a death, or was the person injured?
When he went to trial, when I shot him, he weighed 185 pounds. When he went to court, he weighed 112. My one bullet, well, actually my two bullets, took out his pancreas, took out his stomach, and it was a lot. I felt bad for him because of my action.
These what would you say to people, whether they're fellow police officers or whether they're citizens? Citizens can, I think police officers understand this a lot more than the normal average citizen does, because citizens can be rather flip about shooting somebody, whether they see a lot of it on TV, whether they see it in the movies, whether they're handgun enthusiasts, whether they buy weapons for their personal defense, whatever the case might be. Many say, well, I would just take care of business. I would just, I'd just pull the triggers. What happened at Fort Hood? You're allowed to go to the snack machine and get yourself a Snickers, all right?
Oh, you did that, yeah.
Yeah, you just,
When you're stressed, what do? You eat.
Well, not so talking about stress. I mean, these little, in the grand scheme of things, inconsequential things that we worry about.
Yeah, carrying around an extra couple pounds, big damn deal.
Exactly. When you start thinking about what other people have gone through, I mean, people in downtown Orlando today, it's a Friday, they're thinking about the weekend. In one case, I think we heard in one of the offices, they were having a potluck lunch, everybody's happy, and then all in the snap of a finger, all hell breaks loose. Whether you're at Fort Hood, whether you're in downtown Orlando, in the case of this particular police officer, former police officer who calls us, life is just a bowl of cherries. And then in a split decision, or in a very short amount of time, he has to make a quick decision, and this kind of thing affects him for the rest of his life. It's the Phillips File on Real Radio, 104.1. On the television, local television. We've had to wait for a little bit if something big happens. And I mean, the governor addressing the reporters is not big enough for me.
Somebody tell me why Charlie hopped out and glommed onto this.
Because he's running.
Turd. He looked like a turd up there. I couldn't believe it.
He gloms on, man. He just glommed up.
Was he in Orlando?
Tell me he didn't fly down here from Tallahassee so he could say something.
I think he was on his way to South Florida. I don't know.
I've heard from listeners that he was in Orlando.
He was in Orlando.
So we had to just swing on by.
Well, I guess that's what you do as a governor. Like to come by. I like to say my appreciation. Speaking on behalf of all Floridians, we would like to thank the Orlando Police Department, from Police Chief Val Demings on down, for a splendid job in securing this crime scene and apprehending a suspect in short order. This just attests to the men and women who are sworn to defend this community and all communities across the Sunshine State. I would like to add, as I run for the United States Senate, that I hope I can earn the support of those people who support law enforcement.
Oh, boy.
Hey, not bad.
Cheese
huh?
ball.
He is a cheese ball, isn't he?
If that story didn't go national, we're not seeing him on TV.
That's true.
He
He was
is
looking to get on MSNBC.
My God.
Yeah, he's a slime.
Surprised he didn't get out of his limousine with a bulletproof vest and a badge on.
And a helmet?
Yeah.
1-888-978-1041. Back to the phones. Sixto, is that your name?
That's correct,
All
sir.
right, go ahead.
Yes, that's Spanish. My family from Puerto Rico, though I was born and raised in New York.
Yeah.
I was just calling to, first of all, congratulate you and all your co-members of the program. It's a great program. I try to hear as much as possible, even though I work till 5. And I just want to make a comment regarding today's tragedy and some comments you have made. I agree very much with you. And I think one important thing is that we should try to forget about politics and think about our values. Last year and during the elections, a lot of people talk about change. Definitely we have to change.